Are you proud of being a Muslim? Are you? This might be the most important video that you watch today. Make sure you watch through till the end. So much of modern society seems to contradict traditional Islamic values. And from that comes a lot of pressure to put aside our Islamic values and embrace modern thinking. Embracing our identity as Muslims in a modern world that increasingly frowns upon religion can be challenging, to say the least. And it's easy to feel like we don't quite fit in. Islam tells us to be chaste, to hold marriage sacred. Meanwhile, everywhere you look, non-Muslims are throwing themselves into casual relationships with no limits in the name of freedom. Islam values chastity and modesty, yet social media is covered with women showing off their beauty on the internet, with men showing off their wealth and status. Islam tells us to stay away from drugs and alcohol, and yet these are so normalized in the West that young people today don't even feel like they can socialize without having a drink. And to top it all off, you have rising Islamophobia in Europe and the West, and it's easy to see why a young Muslim might be lured away from religion and Islam and embrace modernity, especially if they're not proud of their Muslim identity. So here's my point. Throughout all of this, I want to tell you that although it seems harder than ever to live an Islamic life, a practicing Muslim who focuses on their inner self and their connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shines brightest even in our modern day. Especially in our modern day, and those are the only people that will have peace in this world. So how do we attain this peace? By learning our faith, by studying the Prophet, peace be upon him, and his companions, and understanding their knowledge, their life, their struggles. That knowledge becomes a shield against all the pressures of the modern world. If we strengthen our relationship with Islam, it will empower us to rise above societal pressures, and we'll realize that fitting into this society isn't our ultimate goal. As a Muslim, you won't fit into this modern world, and that's a good thing. Embrace your identity as a Muslim. Remember, you are different. You have a different goal. You're trying to get into heaven. You're trying to reach the heights of the highest heavens. Find Muslim friends and help each other stay strong. Spend time at the mosque or your local Muslim community. Lower your gaze away from the opposite gender. Observe hijab, whether you're a man or a woman. Focus on self-improvement. Islamic, yes, but also spiritual, physical, financial, and emotional. Islam is the way of life that will bring us eternal success. Reject modernity. Embrace Islam.